Hi and welcome. My name's Brendan Kelly, and it is my pleasure, my honour to be able to share with you some information that is not commonly heard inside the property industry. You see, every Friday I'm looking to send out information to you that will help you to be able to buy your properties with greater certainty, with greater confidence, with a greater strength of belief that you'll be able to make money from your purchase so that you can retire early or more comfortably, whatever your desire is. And for me, that's pretty exciting. It's an opportunity to give back. It's an opportunity to share the concepts that have helped me to create great wealth for myself. Let me give you an idea of why I'm actually looking to share as much as I can with you on a weekly basis. It comes from the idea of an old parable that I heard once upon a time that's kind of stuck with me. A gentleman driving along on the coastline decides he'll stop and have a look at a beach. And it was the day after a storm that had occurred overnight. And this storm was pretty wild. Anyway, he rolls up to the car park and parks the car and looks over the cliff edge, and he sees the foamy beach and he sees the clouds in the distance, but the sun is shining down on the spot that he's standing and on the beach below. And when he looks down at the beach below, he sees this tiny little figure, and this figure's doing this weird movement, just an obscure sort of repeated dance. As he walks down the stairs and gets closer to the sand, he finds that this weird little figure is a kid who's on the beach, and he's bending down and standing back up and bending down and standing back up still. And he's kind of going, well, that's a bit obscure. But when he has a look at the sand, he finds that there are literally starfish everywhere. And this kid is bending over and picking up starfish and throwing them back in the water. And as he gets closer, he starts to look into the distance and sees along the beach that there are literally millions of starfish. And this kid persists in picking the starfish up and throwing them back into the ocean. As he walks up to the child, looking up and down the beach, he asks the child, point blank, how do you think you could possibly make a difference? And the child bends over, picks up a starfish, looks at it, and the starfish is wriggling around and its tentacles are looking for a rock to grip on. And he throws the starfish back into the ocean. And he looks up and he says, I made a difference to that one. And that's what these Fridays are all about. That's what these messages are all about. It is all about an opportunity for me to make a contribution to you so that you get your property investing right, so that you make a better buying decision, and so that you can make a contribution to your financial outcome. And if you can do that, then I've succeeded. And that's what these Fridays are all about. So how does it play out? Well, the idea of these Fridays is that I'm going to send out an email to you with a link, and that link will lead you to a video. It'll be a short video, 5, 10 minutes, maybe 20, maybe 30 at tops. But really, it's just an idea of giving out snippets of information that are powerful, a contribution, that are impacting enough for you to go, wow. Over a period of time, you'll begin to build a library of information that will help you to buy property consistently well. And that's the primary function of these Fridays. Now, in order to get started, what I'd like to do is start with the fundamentals, start with the basics. Let's get you into a position where you know why you're investing and what you want from the effort and the time and the money that you're going to put into this. If we can determine the why you are investing, the what you want out of it, then we can tap into the motivation that has you go and invest. And in doing so, we can help you to overcome obstacles. We can help you turn mountains into molehills so that you continue on the journey with great success. So why are you investing? What is it that you want from your investing? Are you after a better lifestyle? Are you after a trip overseas? Are you after a new car? Are you after a bigger house? Are you after being able to enjoy and to experience different things out of life? And you just need the money to do so, which isn't around right now. What is it that you want from your investing? If you can tap into why you are investing, then you can tap into the motivation that keeps your investing journey alive, the motivation that will keep you going. And it's important to have that motivation. If your investing journey becomes hard and arduous, then you'll be less inclined to stick with it. And taking on a project that you're not enjoying along the way, or you're not seeing a reward for, or that you're not seeing any inspiration from, then you're likely to stop. And stopping on something as important as investing for your financial future has a consequence that I'm pretty sure you're looking to avoid. So can I encourage you to tap into the why you're investing? Think about the why you're investing, the what is it you want to get out of it, the lifestyle that the achievement of your investing goal will help you to enjoy. Because investing in property for an outcome is a longer term process. What typically occurs is that you invest in property today, you manage the process, and sometime down the track, you live the lifestyle that you want. So we need the prize at the back end being the lifestyle that I'm after, the life that I want to enjoy as the prize. But we also need to enjoy the journey and see the wins in the journey along the way that motivates us to keep us going. Also has us believe that this lifestyle is something that you can achieve. The message here, don't underestimate the value of tapping into your why you are investing and tapping into your ability to enjoy the journey. Both of those components are critical to the success of the goal that you're looking to achieve. Now, I'm a property educator and mentor, and I've spoken to thousands of people over the last couple of decades around what it is they want to do and what it is they want to achieve. And there are two main themes that come out of those conversations. One is, I want to retire early, and we're not talking months early, we're talking decades earlier. And the other is, I want to retire more comfortably. I want to be sure that I will have the money at the back end of my life that I need to see myself through comfortably as long as I've got to live. And they're the two primary themes that come out of why are you investing in property. If you're after retiring early, then we need to probably start to work on building your asset base significantly and quickly. If you're after more of, I want to retire comfortably, then we need to start to work on your ability to have enough so that your retirement is, in fact, comfortable. The question, how much is enough? But that's a conversation that I think would be best kept for next week. So between now and next week, I encourage you to think about why you are investing. What is it? What is it that you want to achieve? What is the prize that you are after as a result of spending the time and energy on your investing? If you can articulate that, if you can write that down, then you have a source of motivation that will allow you to turn mountains into molehills. Until we meet again, invest wisely.